When you set up a sequence number, it will go on indefinitely. If you want your sequence numbers to reset or be restricted to a particular year, you need to follow this guide. In this first option, let's have the sequence number generate automatically based on the date it was initiated and reset every year. To do this, set up a separate section in your form. You'll need a number field that you can call current year. Enter this formula. Then, create another number field. Let's take the example of a purchase order, so I'll call this field annual PO number. Then enter this formula. Make sure you use the exact name of the field ID here, and for the current year field. You can keep this sequence number as it is, or you can add your own prefixes to it using the concatenate function with something like this. In your Permissions tab, you'll want to hide any fields that are only used for formulas. Now, let's look at an option that creates a sequence number based on a date field. For example, if you're filling out POs from the past or the future, you may want to automatically assign a PO based on that date. First, make sure you have a date field that will define when the sequence number should be generated. Here, mine's called date of PO. Then I'll add a number field called PO year. The formula is just this. It will grab the year from our date field. Then I'll make another number field called the yearly PO number. The formula will be very similar to the one we saw earlier. Again, make sure to check that your field IDs are exactly as they should be and you're referring to the correct fields. You could also stylize this PO with other prefixes and hide fields that are only for computing. Now let's look at both examples in the live form. In the first example, you can see the current year, annual PO number, and our stylized PO number. This sequence number is going to continue on for the rest of this year and will reset in the next year. In option 2, first I needed to say when the date of the PO is. If I pick a date in 2015, then my yearly PO number, or my sequence number, shows one number. But if I pick a date in 2016, it shows a different one, and a different one for 2017 as well, because each of these sequence numbers will be calculated based on the year. That's how you can set up resetting sequence numbers in KISSFLOW.